Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am the Average Doomsday Prepping Dude. Today's video is the next in my Beretta do-it-yourself series I have going on. It's going to be on how to replace the hammer assembly of your pistol, which includes the hammer spring cap, the pin, the hammer spring itself, the hammer pin, and your hammer. This pistol already has a Wilson Combat 12-pound hammer spring in there. I'm just going to be putting that back in, and it also has an Beretta Elite 2 hammer already installed. So if you're thinking of upgrading your pistol to have an Elite 2 hammer, or changing out the spring to a 12, 13, 14, whatever strength spring you want, the process is exactly the same. The one thing to note about this is that there are two types of hammer cap pins. One is a roll pin and one is just a tension pin. Mine is a tension pin. I've already replaced it years ago. If you have a roll pin, you'll just put your frame on a bench block and hammer the pin out. It's pretty simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply pressure, push the pin out, pin comes out, put that in there. The hammer cap can go in there as well. Once you have that taken out, spring comes out easily. Now there's no tension on your actual hammer itself. So because there's no tension, you can just pull the pin out, the hammer comes out, and then the strut, hammer strut, comes out freely. So when you have it out like so, I don't have this polished. Now would be a good time to polish it if you want to, because what's happening is inside the frame of your pistol, the spring is sitting into the strut like so, and it's compressing every time the hammer goes down. So if you polish these areas here, it'll actually have less surface contact or smoother surface contact with the spring, as well as if you polish this area in here, which is making contact with the hammer as so, then the smoother contacts you have in here, the easier the trigger pull will be. So to put everything back together, you're just going to drop this strut in the top, put your Elite 2 hammer or your regular hammer back in so you can see the hole there, put your trigger pin back through there, and then once you have this in there, you want to make sure that the hammer strut in here is seated into the hammer. So just kind of wiggle that around until you kind of feel it fall into place. Again, you're going to want to put the hammer strut inside the spring itself. Once you have it in there, you could just put the spring cap in there and drop the pin in as so. And then you have a fully functional firearm again. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, and I'll be making more videos in the near future. There aren't too many left. Thanks again for watching.